What's going on, everybody? It's Saturday. We're down in the garage getting ready to do some more work on the Mustang. So we finally got some parts in for it. As you can see, we've got some stuff to do a steering column. Kind of got a little bit of a dash bar mocked up there, and a manual pedal assembly that will be going in the car. So for today, I think the first thing I'm going to do is get that dash bar completely welded in there and mount the seat. That way, once I have the seat mounted, I can find out a good positioning and way to mount the steering column and then hang the pedal assembly. So we have the bar right here. It's a 1.5 inch chromoly tube, and as you can see, we got the plates on the side that are going to bolt up right there and right there. So basically, I have the plates marked where I need to weld the bar on. So fit it up, tack it in place, pop it off, and then finish weld it on the bench. Alright, that should work. So now I'm just going to unbolt it, get out of the car, bring it over to the bench. That way I can weld it up a little better. As you can see, my torch is just like at the edge of its reach right here, pretty much for my welder. So make it a little bit easier, I'm definitely going to just pull it out real quick, bring it over there and finish weld it up, pop it back in. Our dash bar is in. So now I need to figure out how I'm going to mount my seat, height, positioning, all that. And then once that's all figured out, I can position steering column. And then mount the brake pedal assembly. So first things first, let's get that seat in here and figure out how I'm going to mount it. Alright, now to figure out positioning and height. Alright, actually that height right about there isn't terrible. Maybe a little bit higher. I'm gonna go grab my helmet real quick and toss it on and see where we're sitting, make sure we have good clearance. I'm pretty sure we'll be fine here, but always better to be safe than sorry. Helmet. Hook this up. Alright, so if I use the video through my phone, I can actually get a good idea of head clearance here. So we're going to have the roll bar go right here. You got a decent amount of clearance on the top. You know, I actually think this might be a pretty good seating level right here. So we do have it set kind of high too. So if need be, once the brackets are in, if it's a little too high, we can always drop it down about 1.5 inches. I need a haircut. Alright, so I think we know where the seat's going to be, so let's make some brackets up for it and get it bolted in. Here's what I'm thinking for this. It should be pretty straightforward. basically we're gonna drill holes right here and right there, and that's where the front of the bracket's gonna go. So if need be, I'll be able to move the seat forward if I need to. And then also what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna weld on a brace out of 1-inch square tube that's gonna go from here all the way back to this, and that's gonna be nice and flat, so that way the bracket will have a nice flat surface to sit on, just like that. So first things first, I'm gonna go get some square tubing cut up and get that all fitted. Alright, brackets are cut up, let's go fit them in. So we added a little bit of a angle on the end of here so it'll butt up against that real nice. And then I think what I'm going to do is just punch a hole out there, punch a back hole out here to mount the bracket, and actually weld these straight to the chassis. That way it'll be nice and rigid. Well, the brackets are welded in, so now that these are in place, I'll just have to drill the holes out for where I'm going to nut and bolt the plates onto, and then that should be about it for getting the seat mounted in. So drill some holes out, figure out how I'm going to nut and bolt them down, should be good to go. So the battery on my camera died right as I was starting to drill the holes, but I got the holes all drilled out, and basically what I'm going to do is just, you know, drop bolt through it, nut on the other side. Pretty straightforward. So let's get the seat, put it in here, and bolt it down and see how everything fits. Definitely will be easier to just bolt the bracket on first. Alright. Good. So, once it's all bolted down, it's should be pretty good. So next I gotta figure out the steering column placement and then do the pedal assembly. Alright guys, well I think I'm going to call it a day for today. Yesterday was St. Patrick's Day and I'm still a little bit hungover from that, so I really don't feel like spending all day out in my garage working on this thing. I think I'm just going to call it an early day, and then maybe I'll get back to this tomorrow and get the steering column built and possibly even work on the pedal assembly. But you know, for now that's going to be about it. We got the seat installed, so now we can start fitting our column and brake assembly. So I mean that's a good thing. It's, you know, forward progress. Got something done at least. But until next time, I'll catch you guys later.